The reason that Luna is able to go toe-to-toe with this creature right now is because she's taken on her nightmare moon form, and she's also inherited some of the power of her sister, which is why we see her spirit actually arrive in this battle. And then with Luna's final attack, we see this radiant power wash over every pony in attendance, and we can also see like the reflection of the blast in Scarlet's eye. And this attack is so powerful that it turns Scarlet, or aka Mother, into stardust. And then we see that dust hit the ground and starts to create new life. And if that wasn't enough, we then see this statue erect from the ground looking over Equestria. And while some people thought that this was Luna or Celestia, I'm pretty sure that this is Scarlet. Next, we get this message that says, the sun sets, the moon keeps the sun's kingdom alive until a new day is born. And I think that this message is just the creator's way of showing that Luna has now taken Celestia's position. Celestia, of course, was the sun, and now her time is done, so the moon, or aka Luna, has to rise in order to look over this kingdom. The next chapter shows us what the ponies did once they actually defeated Scarlet. We see that AJ and Rarity seem to be a couple now, and AJ was actually able to get her scars healed, while Rarity decided to keep hers, saying that her scars are a part of her now. Rainbow ended up becoming the leader of a task force assigned with tracking down and eliminating the rest of the infected ponies. And sadly, it seems like she never actually got her spark back, remaining quiet and just keeping a fair distance between herself and the other ponies. Discord and Shy ended up making a bunch of statues for their friends who didn't survive, with Spike being the one that we get to see here, but there are a ton of them around apparently. Pinky is still her bubbly self, and she's going around giving out cakes and pies, just trying to bring smiles to the other survivors. Surprisingly, they were also able to save Twilight, but just like Dash, she's kind of lost her spark as well. She refuses to leave her home at this point and has fallen into a state of depression because she blames herself for everything that happened, although it really isn't her fault at all. We also learned that the reason that Cadence didn't really play a huge part in this AU is because, along with her kingdom, she also warned other kingdoms to shut down and quarantine because there was a plague going around. And while it sucks that she didn't help, when you think about it, she has her own family and her own citizens to worry about, so it's really hard to be mad at her. We also get this panel here that basically confirms that Celestia's powers were indeed passed on to Luna, but I think at this point we all kind of figured that out. I did find it kind of sad though that Luna seems to always be grieving the loss of her sister, but at least they did make a statue for her, kind of honoring her sacrifice. Now, the creator did give us a sneak peek into the continuation of this AU that's going to be on their Patreon, and it seems like they're going to give like more details and kind of filling in some of the gaps that the original story had. Although I obviously won't be able to cover that because I'm sure they don't want me to go buy their Patreon and then just go give out the content for free. So I'll make sure to go ahead and link their Patreon down in the description. If you want to go see the continuation of this story or just show support, go ahead and click on that. All in all, I will say I thought this story was great. It had a fairly happy ending. The infection had a nice little twist to it with it coming from like this demonic creature, and this is one of the first AUs where Luna finally kind of gets to shine. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this video on the screen.